There's an uncapped damage multiplier for the Warlock class called damage, and you just stack max life in order to scale damage. Every time Blizzard releases a class with their DLC on Diablo, it always has a damage scaler that scales with a defensive stat. We saw it on the Paladin with the Castle node, we saw it on the Spiritborn with the Viscous Barrier node, and this one isn't on the Paragon board, but it has potential to be that multiplier for the Warlock. I believe that Blizzard does this on purpose. They make one giant multiplier for the class because it's easier for average Joes to scale one multiplier of massive damage than to figure out a whole bunch of different hidden synergies that will boost the class. It makes the power fantasy more accessible for everyday players. Stack max life, get damage. Stack barrier and max life, get damage. Stack armor, damage. And it feeds into the power fantasy that everybody wants to feel. I will say that I don't know how much max life we're going to be able to stack on the Warlock because I haven't seen all the gear yet, but I have seen one piece that's promising, and that is these unique pants right here, Cabraxis's Will. This is an ancestral pair of pants which has a max roll of 1000 max life, which is much larger than the Greater Affix max life of 686 that we usually see on current legendary items today in the game. And this isn't even with a Greater Affix. Let's say we get a Greater Affix on that. That puts us at 1500 max life. Maybe this is just unique to these pants and max life rolls will stay where they're at on legendary gear because we still have a lot to be seen for the crafting system that's going to happen with the cube. Granted, we've seen Torment 2 items drop blue and rare. Here's another reason why I think this is going to be one of the largest damage multipliers for the Warlock is because it's tied to the coolest ability in the game, Metamorphosis. You turn into a demon. I want to turn into a demon. That appeals to me. So if we take a look at what happened with the Paladin when they had the Sanctus of Kethamar multiplier of 400%, Tyrael's Jurisdiction of 240%. They tied the largest multipliers in the game to the coolest form in the game. I don't think it's a mistake that they're doing this for the Warlock's Metamorphosis form. A lot of people love summon builds, so there's a lot to be seen for those too. All right, y'all. If you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, press that like button. If you like me, subscribe. Peace.